Hello. Hello.
Hello.
So, this is our. I was going to say weekly, but we never do these weekly.
Yeah, let's be honest.
This is our installment of this episode of The Ramblings of Heather and Molly.
This is our life.
Word.
Lives.
This is our lives.
Word. Took me a while to
We
get
can't
down.
speak English, it's fine. Anyway.
I speak gangster.
Word. Can I tell you something that's really, really funny?
Yes.
I went over to Sam's house this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, Sam wasn't there. It was just his brothers and his mom and dad.
Yeah.
But they were telling me about, like, this translation thing that they do where you can just, like, input anything, like, any type of literature or whatever, and it'll translate it into that certain dialect. And so they did Black Person, like, Genesis 1. And every time it said that God said it was good, it said that it was pimpin'. And so,
awesome.
so now, like, every time I hear that, I always, like, that's what I think of. And we were in Dip today, and they were talking about technology and, like, how we were created to create. And so they used Genesis 1, like, the Genesis 1 creation story, and they were like, and God said it was good, and I was like, it was pimpin'. That's what it made me think of. Anyway.
Can I show you this?
What is that? Yay,
Champions.
Colts! Except they suck this year.
Yeah, but, I mean,
they're 0-9.
They are still champions.
It's true. John told me that he was going to get me a Clay Matthews jersey for Christmas.
Nice.
Which is fine, because Clay Matthews is my cousin. Not really. He's really not. Okay, so last year, my wonderful friend Clinton Battles, who's engaged to my wonderful friend Kayla Highslope. Anyway, Clinton is a huge Green Bay Packers fan, and so I convinced him at the beginning of the season last year that Clay Matthews was my cousin, because my mom's maiden name is Matthews. And I mean, Clay's white, so it could be a logical thing. And so I convinced Clinton Battles that Clay Matthews was my cousin. And he believed me the entire time. And then, the Packers won the Super Bowl, and I just couldn't live with that lie anymore. And I had to be like, Clinton, here's the deal.
It's not true.
Clay Matthews isn't really my cousin. And he was like, are you kidding me? What? Yep. So that was really funny. Anyway, speaking of Jonathan, he went home with me this weekend. It was great. It was really good, actually. I realized that he's a lot like my dad.
You know, that people say that.
Yeah, and he said that it's a psychological thing. Like, girls pick men who are like their dads.
Yeah. He's in the psychological.
I mean, he's not
he
like...
knows what's up.
I mean, he's not exactly like my dad,
Right, well,
but there are, like, huge
similarities.
Similarities that are like my dad.
Yep, that tends to happen.
But it was really good.
Good.
And he met my youth minister and his wife, and a bunch of my friends who are still in high school. And he met Sam's family, because Sam's family is like my family.
Important.
It was really important, and so that was good. And the only person he didn't meet in my family, I mean, that's like actually it, like my immediate family, was my brother, because my brother lives in Michigan, and so he didn't come home that last weekend, because he's coming home tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. But he's going to be home for Thanksgiving. Which will be good, because I haven't seen him since he left for school in August. So,
That's a long time.
I know. It's weird. No. But it was really good. And I was going to tell you something else about that, but I don't remember. So what was your weekend like, Heather?
Homework?
We wrote an IDS paper.
Research paper consumed my weekend, pretty much.
I mean, it consumed my Saturday.
I really didn't sleep.
And then 2 hours of my Sunday.
That was awesome.
There was a girl walking down our hall singing a song. It was really funny. Anyway, continue, Heather.
Random. I didn't get a lot of sleep over the weekend, which is
I didn't either.
Like, certain situations in my life.
Braxton, if you're watching this,
I didn't sleep very well.
You caused Heather to not sleep very well.
Because of you.
She texted me while I was having quality Molly Jonathan time.
I was worried about my broski.
Broski.
Because I didn't know what was going on. But it's all good. So But it put me in a weird sleeping pattern now, so I don't really appreciate that.
Weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I don't know. Because I stayed up until like 3 that night.
Mm.
And then I went to sleep. And then it happened again Saturday.
Yeah, because you texted me at like 1.
It was late.
I mean, I was still awake. I was awake till 3
And so
that
it
night.
keeps
Let's
happening.
be real.
Like, I'm laying in bed and I just can't sleep. I want to sleep.
I was going to say, I was awake till like 3 Indiana time, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We,
So. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me.
anyway.
Molly's weekend was filled with. So yeah.
Not
IDS,
that.
IDS paper. Chilling. Like a villain.
With a guy named Dylan?
Oh. No, I don't know.
There
a
was no guy named Dylan. It just
I don't
rhymed
know.
with chillin' and Dylan.
I don't know anyone named Dylan.
I know a guy named Dylan. My
No.
friend Clint has a brother named Dylan. And he's precious.
He's precious.
I mean, he's a senior this year, so I can say that
Well.
he's precious. Because he's like 2 years younger than me.
So,
But it's fine. He's
today-
precious. Hey, Dylan.
I just really want a tattoo.
I want to get one.
Someone has a new tattoo.
Lucas Lane.
Lucas Lane. And
It's
it makes
big.
me want one. Well, yeah. I mean, his other one is like long.
Yeah, but this one's
This
like...
one's like. It's on his other arm. He has
Oh.
Ephesians
Wait.
2:8-10 on this one, and then he has this new one. He has Forgiven.
Because you have Ephesians 3:16 to 20. That's what Heather has. What's that say, Heather?
I'm not quoting the whole thing, but it's talking about
The gist of it.
Christ's love and how it can fill us to the measure, and how high and wide and long and deep it is. How it surpasses all knowledge. It's so good.
So good.
It's really good. It's what I pray for a lot of people
Yeah.
in my life, especially like people in Panama. It's where I first
Came on it.
it became important to me and in my heart, and then just became prayer for a lot of people in my life. So it was just a good reminder to have right there on my wrist,
That's legit.
because I see it all the time. So I want another one. I don't know what I want for a second one. I really don't know. I just really want another one because
Jonathan
I love
has that
tattoos.
too.
I've seen one on there. So
It's a cross,
how is he not addicted?
and it has the Hebrew word for witness. Oh, he wants another one.
Okay, good. So I was gonna say, I feel like everyone once they have
he wants another one.
wants another one. Except
Yeah.
my sister-in-law has one. She doesn't want another one.
Really?
Yeah, she has a big one on her lower back, like big butterfly thing. So I don't know.
Weird.
Maybe it's not everyone, but
It's a vast majority of
tattoos
people.
are addicting.
They are.
I think.
That they are. I mean, I don't know
They're
that,
expensive though. Is the only
yeah.
problem.
but I don't have
This
money for
was
that.
$84. That's pretty small.
For that little thing? Dude, but where you got yours done, though, that place is legit.
Yeah, it is. That's where I'm gonna go if I get another one done, most likely. Tara Hope.
Will you take me with you so I can experience it? So that way if I get one, I know what to expect.
You might have to hold my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I had to do last time. But it's really not
Okay.
that bad. It's just irritating.
Jonathan said the place downtown here is good, too.
Oh,
Sticks or whatever.
okay.
Because that's where you got us done.
Good idea.
Yep.
My mom would kill me if I didn't tell her I was getting another tattoo in Scotland. Oh my gosh. She'd be so mad.
I asked my mom one time if I could get one, and she was like, well, I think it's stupid, but it's your body, so.
Yeah, you know, the thing about tattoos, go on a little rant here, is
Get on your soapbox.
so many people, after I got my tattoo, were like, what did your parents think about it? And I was just like, they don't care.
Why
I was
does
like,
it
when
matter?
I asked them about it, they were like, Heather, you could be doing worse things. Like,
Right.
this is just a tattoo. It's your decision, your body.
Right.
Cool. Like, they like it. They think it's cool, and they're glad that I'm happy with it. So, I just think it's funny the way people judge it all the time.
I think it would be different, like, if it wasn't, like, a religious
Yeah.
something, or, like, if you were inebriated when you got it done.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
then people would judge you.
Exactly.
But the fact that you have Ephesians on your body.
And, like, people don't know that I wanted a tattoo for a very long time. Like,
Right.
It wasn't just something I was like, oh, I think I'm going to get a tattoo. Like, I've been considering this since I was, like, 15 or 16.
Right. It's not like, oh, hey, one
So-
day I went to Bible college and
Yeah.
everyone had tattoos, so I decided to
No,
get one.
Like, I've wanted one for a long, long time. And I used
Right.
to talk about it with a friend all the time. I used to look up cool tattoos all the time. And so, it's just, now during, like, church came up to me and was like, "Let me see your tattoo." And so I showed him, and he was like, I have a wire brush. I could take that off. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna hurt 100 times worse than me actually getting the tattoo.
Yeah.
He was joking, but
Right,
he was kind
but
of
still,
serious
like,
at the same time.
that's
Like,
crazy.
I was just like, oh gosh.
Oh my word.
People, I'm not doing drugs. I have a tattoo.
Okay, so
I just want to be like, I haven't killed anyone.
Speaking of doing drugs, I have this sweatshirt. Okay, so that sounded really bad as a segue. But I have this sweatshirt that has, like, pockets on the inside of the sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Okay, so I was wearing that today, and I don't even know what Jonathan and I were talking about, but I was like, oh, look at my sweatshirt. It has pockets on the inside. And he was like, first of all, sometimes I think you're 5. And he was like, but it makes for an entertaining life. And I was like, okay. Anyway, I was like, back to my sweatshirt. And I was like, it has pockets inside. I was like, so I can hide all my things I'm not supposed to have in here. And he was like, you were gonna say unmentionables, weren't you? And I was like, yeah, but then I got thinking about, like, underwear and bras, and they definitely could not fit in there. And he was like, you keep your drugs in there, don't you? And I was like, yep, I do. Keep my drugs in there.
Keeps your stash.
I keep my stash in there. And he was like, yep, because you're so on drugs. I was like, actually, if you wouldn't get technical,
Kind of wrong.
I am. And he was like, insulin does not count. I was like, yes, it does. That's what you get for dating a girl with a disease.
It's true.
It's very true.
I'm trying to think.
It was funny. Anyway.
There's an episode of One Tree Hill
And now I'm drinking blood.
that talks about drugs.
No, it's not really blood.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Of OTH?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Couldn't tell ya.
Give it to me real hard. Something on our drugs or something on them.
We're on our drugs. I'm on your drug.
Is my love your drug?
Because
Question.
your love,
To YouTubers.
it's my drug. Your
So,
love, it's our drug.
You let me know. That's what I'm saying.
Word to your mother. Anyway.
Neil Wyndham made really good gumbo for
I
dinner tonight.
love Neil Wyndham.
And it was fantastic.
I
And
love
his little
him.
grandson, Whit, came.
Oh!
He is adorable. Even Kate. He was just the cutest
So
little thing.
cute.
In a way, like,
I love
even
when
just, like, his
Miriam
tiny
puts pictures
voice
of him on
ideas.
ideas slides.
Yeah.
She's like, and he's just so cute, and I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, he is so
He
cute.
really is. Like, just the way that, like, his tiny voice, like, even when he's like, yeah. Like, when he answers stuff, you're like, oh my gosh, there's someone
You're
squeeze you. You're
precious.
so cute.
Yeah.
But, yeah, anyway, after class was over, everyone built trains with him.
Oh, that's cute.
Train tracks. There's a picture of it on my Facebook.
That's
I was
really
like,
cute.
this is confession class tonight. Trains and gumbo.
That's awesome. Oh, my 3 cousins. Well, okay, I have 6 cousins that live in Indianapolis. The 3 oldest ones got baptized.
Nice.
Sunday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where did they go?
Like to school?
No, to the church.
Some Methodist church. I don't know. But they go to Heritage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I almost kind of almost went there.
Yeah, they go there.
It was classic.
I almost said they went to Covenant, but one of my friends went to Covenant.
Between Covenant
And Covenant and Heritage, they don't like each other.
Mm-mm. Between Covenant and Heritage, I was kind of deciding, but obviously I'm just.
Yeah, obviously you went to Zeville.
So,
Yeah. But
guys,
heavy.
I had this list. I'm looking at it right now. I don't want to take it down because it's hard to bring back up.
You
Of
have
everything that I had
you
to
have
do.
one thing
Yeah,
left on that
of everything
list.
that I had to do before Thanksgiving. This list has like 25 things on it. I only have one thing left. What?
Which is that access. That reminds me, I need to email Jeff Colleen.
It is awesome. I'm so happy. Like, legit.
It looks like I'm hitting
It
your
feels
face.
good. Yeah, it does. Ow. 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 Except I keep going in there. I keep going towards it.
Psh,
I always forget that.
psh, psh. Anyway, this is what we do. It's now 12:12, and we both have 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Hello, El Rob.
Okay, so I was talking to Jonathan
Yes.
tonight. Anyway, and he told me, or I said something about not wanting to go to class tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I have PT with Rob.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, when you say that, that makes me think of PT in the park with Chris and Jamie Beard. And he was like, no, it's PT as in personality theories with Rob in the classroom. And I was like, why are you being so stupid right now? And then he got really mad at me, and we had a little tiff. It's fine.
A little tiffy tiff.
I mean, it wasn't a actual, like, I'm mad at you tiff. Yeah. It was just a, you're being stupid and you need to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Thanksgiving soon. Thinking about it makes my mouth water.
I love turkey!
I love stuffing. I love chicken noodles. I love mashed potatoes. I love beans. I love corn. My uncle, okay, so this is tradition in my family.
Yes.
My uncle home makes Chex Mix.
Home makes.
Like, legit. So he makes it every Thanksgiving and every Christmas. But on Thanksgiving, he makes this huge batch, and he makes each family member their own huge Ziploc bag.
Dude, so you're gonna bring it back and, like, share it with all of us?
It, like, seriously, it's so good. And I forgot that, like, I always forget about it year to year, because we only get it once a year. So then when Thanksgiving comes around, I'm like, oh, yes, Chex Mix. So exciting. So I can't wait to get my huge bag. He works on it for hours and hours, because he has to make so much, because we have a lot of people in my family. Even, like, the little kids, even, like, Madison and my little cousins get their own bag. It's so cool. But the married couples have to share. Glad I'm not married. I get my own bag.
Hey.
Yeah. So, it's exciting. One of Baby Jade's little leaves, like, completely fell off today.
This thing?
Yeah. I think I'm killing her.
This is Baby Jade.
This is my Baby Jade.
She's so cute.
She's my princess.
See, Heather has an actual plant. I have a cactus that I haven't watered in like a month.
It has bamboo, and listen, she's gonna cut it off and knit with it. How does that happen?
You can knit with bamboo?
How?
Apparently you can.
How do you take it apart, though?
I don't know. You like beat it, I guess, until it turns into little strandy fibers, and then you spin it, and it comes in the yarn.
Oh, I thought you meant that like you were gonna use
Oh, no.
them.
Here we go.
As, like the needles.
Oh.
And that's why I was confused.
That's really funny.
I mean, you could probably. I can see how you
do
could.
make bamboo needles.
Oh, do they
They're just
really?
like-
Dang it.
Yeah.
I feel, Heather, I feel like this looks kind of like a mint plant. Have you ever seen a mint plant?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just funny. The
I feel
leaves
like
are
it
so
kinda-
fun to
oh,
touch.
they're
'cause
so,
like
like,
squishy.
hard.
They're hard, but like they're thick. So it makes
This
them
is
weird.
like really loose and not
Oh
sitting
yeah,
up
that's
on
what
its
the other
own.
one was like. It came off, so it just needs to come off. That one may have come off. Yep. Oh, baby Jade. Oh gosh. The thing about it is
Poor little guy.
these two are still going.
Yeah, it's just the. Oh, that's sad. Do you want me to throw this one away too? Bye, baby Jade. There's only 2 little sprouts now. I'm so scared that I'm gonna dump this like all over my computer.
So Stinky and I signed up to do Zumba next semester.
Really, I need to do a PE.
You should do Zumba with us.
But I can't
It's
do it
gonna
next
be fun.
semester because I have to finish out at least the year with Fuel. And Zumba is on Wednesdays.
You can
It's
substitute it with a Saturday, but that would be kind of stinky.
But you have to
Go
do,
home.
don't you have to do 2 a week?
Yeah, there's one Monday, 9:30
Yeah,
in the morning. There's one Wednesday and there's one Saturday.
yeah. And you have to do 2 a week, so
Yeah.
are you doing the Monday and Wednesday one?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if I'll, as much as I can, probably. Unless I stay here on weekends, which
Yeah.
I do quite often.
Yeah.
Now.
So I mean, if you did go home, you would just plan to do the Monday one
Mhm.
instead of the Saturday one. That makes sense. Yep. So, trying to think of what else. Oh, I'm taking Sam home tomorrow. Oh, and I made a new game.
Go here.
Well, I made this game with Jonathan, actually.
What, hit turtles?
Why do you do this to me? You're not Andrew Wingo.
Because you know it's funny, and you know I'm gonna give you a hard time.
You're
about
not
it.
Andrew Winkle or Aaron
Yes,
Kraft.
but you're a turtle color.
Turtles hate me.
You maybe hate turtles.
No. They come find me.
Okay. Anyways,
Anyway, my game. Because whenever we watch football, Jonathan always plays this game of being, like, asking me where people went to college. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I always say Oklahoma. Just because
Oklahoma.
there's, like, no one from Oklahoma in the NFL. It's
Yeah.
fine. So that's just the one I always say.
Yeah.
So I came up with this game on our way home. On Friday, that day.
Mhm.
And you go through the other person's iTunes.
Yeah.
And you play a song. And you get a point for knowing... Well, okay, if you know the artist or the title of the song, or... No, it was those two. Or if you get it, like, without having the person sing. You know what I mean? Like, if you get the title or the artist, like, and you can do one or the other. If you don't know the title and you know the artist, that counts. You get a point for those. If you get both of those within the introduction, like, before they start singing,
Right.
you get 5 points. And then if you, no, what was it?
I would be so that.
If you know the title of the song, the artist, and the title of the album, you get 10 points. Oh, wait, no, the other thing was, like, if it's from, like, a movie, and, like, you don't know, like, what the song's called, but you know what movie it's from, you get a point. So I beasted it, and
Yeah, I would totally beast that game.
so I'm gonna play that with Sam on the way home.
That's a good idea.
Because we, like, one time when we went home, we listened to Kesha for 2.5 hours on the way home. It was me and Sam and Ethan, and we listened to Kesha the entire way home. And then, one time we went home and we just listened to 90s pop music all the time. So it was like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
Kayla and I did that on our way home one time.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And then Kayla
It
who?
was good. Huh?
Kayla who?
Hazel? She went home with me one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Didn't know that.
We listened to the old school.
That's awesome.
NSYNC,
Yeah, so
Backstreet Boys, O-Town.
yeah, we did that. And then and we listened to some Michael Jackson once. And then one time we listened to Need to Breathe the entire way home. Or no, that was when we came back to school. We listened to that the entire way. We listened to Kesha on the way home, and then back to school we listened to Need to Breathe. How does that make sense? I don't know. But yeah, and then I'm gonna ask Sam if he would like to drive, because I don't feel like driving. I'll be like, you can drive my car, because that's the only way we have to get home, because your car is broken. So you can drive my car. I really don't care. I'm cool with that. That's really all we have with our lives.
Happy Turkey Day.
Bok, bok, bok.
YouTubers.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. I hope you eat a lot.
I hope you eat a
And
lot.
I hope you eat a lot. And I hope you have awesome times on Black Friday. And that you get everything you
Don't
want.
die.
My boyfriend's just gonna go analyze people at midnight and then go back home and go to sleep.
Dude. People are vicious.
Right? It's crazy. I thought I was gonna die one time.
Yeah, like people elbow and everything, and I'm a sassy person, so I'm gonna be like, yo, there's no need
Yo,
to push.
word to your mother. Word. So,
I
yeah.
did tell my mom. I did word it too.
Anyway. So yeah, that's wonderful,
I'm
and
gonna finish packing,
I'm gonna go to bed
and then go to bed
because I got 5 hours of sleep last night. I got 5 hours and 4 minutes. Do you like that I know that I got 5 hours and 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, because my phone told me that.
Yes, my phone tells me.
Oh, okay. And
how
so
long I'm sleeping.
Jonathan's phone died last night, and so he knew that I was getting ready to die, and so when we got back to my house, he was like, hey, my phone's gonna die, so can you, like, make sure I'm awake at 8 o'clock? And I was like, yeah. So I went in the room that he was staying in my house, and I just poked my head in, and he was like, oh, hello, and I was like, oh, hi. So precious. Anyway, that's it.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Oh, and we're in Heather's room because my roommate is watching a movie with one of our friends in our room.
It's on the equipping
She also told you could pee on my bed,
She did it that.
but she said she didn't.
She denied it. Even Kate knows.
My tongue is really wet. We really are like part 4.
So, time to go to bed.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't bite your friends.
Don't bite them. That would be rude.
Oh,
Nope. I don't think any of us got it in the red tonight. Nope. Okay, that's it.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.